And welcome to the PLL on ESPN, presented by Warrior. Gorgeous day in sunny San Diego, California. It's a homecoming for the California Redwoods. We'll have the Woods later on this afternoon, but it ends up being a turnover.
That was keyed by Ethan Raw, 35 in blue. He's the disruptor in the middle of the field.
Cannons want to strike early, and the bounce shot goes from two-point range. Matt Campbell. Their 15th two-pointer of the year. That ties the PLL record that was set by the Whipsnakes last year.
This shot comes out of his stick funny.
It's like a knuckle pocket.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it hits the defender. It just comes out of his stick, and then you'll see the goaltender step left, and the ball actually kicks to his right. Left-handed plant.
Just English on it.
It's a weird release. It looked like he was going to yank that to the far post, and then he hit him with the stick side bouncer.
Hey, Q, from a goalie's perspective.
And his fifth assist has been for a two-pointer this season, which leads the league.
Here's O'Neal looking to work one-on-one. Now he's got the shorty on him. Double team comes, though. Two short sticks on 42, and he gets by it. He shoots a two-pointer and scores!
Are you kidding me, Brennan O'Neal? I mean, this is a Herculean effort. This is why he's the first overall pick, Q.
And he makes this look so easy. He makes this look so easy. Look at the guy. He's ripped. He's handling the double team, swims, ducks underneath it. And then you think he'd want to give it up at that stage after using all that kind of energy. But watch him come out of this dodge, Ryan, and get the ball in the right part of his stick right here and decide, well, I may as well take it to the rack. Left-handed seamlessly. Another stick side bouncer. These goaltenders aren't moving their feet.
It's one thing to score a two-pointer off a step down like
Kavanaugh working on Manley. Manley had a huge game last weekend. Four ground balls, two caused turnovers. A bounce shot gets by, just sneaked by McElroy. Holman was able to put enough on it to where even though McElroy got a piece, it squirted by him.
Good situational awareness here by Holman. Recognizing clock's winding down. I'm on a short stick. We got to go here. You see him just go underneath, and with a sliver of an angle, I think he kind of that shot actually surprised McElroy.
McElroy gets a piece of this. He's been solid, not spectacular between the pipes. One of a handful of Georgetown goaltenders who have made even a good one. This is where Boston can sting you.
Trainer on the move. Kavanaugh scores!
Nobody runs better than the Cannons. The clean save by Kirst, the rebound control, the aggressive outlet, and we've seen Jeff Trainer be a major threat in transition.
Kirst has only given up one two-pointer all season long. Clean save, creates transition. Get it up and out. You got to respect Trainer in transition, and that's why you put Kavanaugh, his ability.
Here's Hanley, double team comes. Now they're gonna have to force a shot. Law comes up, extra step to greatness. Oh, splits the defense and scores!
Wow.
Slippery.
That 33-year-old still got a few tricks up his sleeve, doesn't he?
He splits a double team. I mean, he is the master of sneaking behind the cage. Here you're gonna see him, he goes all the way around. He presents his target, says, give me the rock, and then that little roll dodge, he's able to split
almost go underneath.
And Van Rapphorst pirouetting between two Cannon defenders. He's so crafty.
He's back it up, close to the ball when it goes out of bounds on a shot.
They've got Vardaro trapped on defense, an offensive midfielder, 19. You can see him get involved in the pick play right here.
Shot and score! With time winding down, it's Cross Ferrara. And with just 2.6 seconds left in this first quarter, Denver strikes again and they take the lead.
And this is what you're looking for out of this offense in the 6-on-6. Get organized, identify your matchups, and exploit them. There you saw Bundy get Vardaro involved in the pick. He doesn't play that pick game properly. Van Rapphorst kind of gets rubbed in that pick, allowing Cross Ferrara to turn the corner, increase his angle. Smart. No, you just keep going.
Tucci won the faceoff to start this second quarter, but turned it over. Watch out, here's a problem. Holman diving and scores!
Wow, Boston press rides here.
Hell yeah, one.
They bring the attack down in a kind of a 3-down posture, and it puts pressure on this Denver clear.
You think that's because of Kavanaugh and Pat being inserted in the lineup here?
Mobile, younger legs. Asher Nolting clearly isn't built to ride. Holman's a hustler, though. And on this crossfield pass, lazily thrown, it hangs in the afternoon sun. And there's Holman for the pickoff.
What incredible body control there, going airborne.
Looked like a situation.
Did he step in the crease
I don't
there?
think he did. I think the shadow makes it look like he did.
Yeah.
I don't think so there.
Just a little bit of green. If he steps in that crease, it's a crease violation. The goal is waved off.
And they're looking up at the big screen.
It's a challenge flag.
Yep.
The red flag comes out. Coach's challenge. So Coach Sudan thinks that he stepped foot on that crease.
Down because of great defense.
Here's a little bit here. Dalton up top, cross Ferrara, steps into it, scores! That's a 2, it looks. Let's guess a 2 from Ferrara. First 2-pointer on the year from Cross Ferrara.
The outside bouncers are in play today. This natural grass surface does not have as much friction as the fake plastic with the pellets. And Ferrara from Salisbury, the Beach Boy, gives the Outlaws a 2-goal lead.
He's been involved from the jump, down the alley. You can see how just big and physical he is. It's hard to knock him off his line. Bundy gets a better angle, shoots, and scores.
This is one Kirst wants back, but I tell you what's notable here. Brennan O'Neill deals with the double team. He steps away, he draws both men's, and then he skips the ball to the weak side of the formation. This was something that at times he has struggled with. Watch it right there, that pass. That's a dagger to any defense.
And to build on that, then you're able to play off of Bundy's sharp shooting from distance. Goodrich takes a poor approach angle because he feels like if I don't get out of that guy, he's going to shoot 100 miles.
We spoke at length in the open about building on their big performance last weekend, this very up and down Outlaws team, and they are doing it here today. Terefenko inside, he scores easily. Defense lacking on that possession for Cannons as Terefenko, the D-mini, was wide open in the middle.
It's a total breakdown defensively. They thought O'Neill was going to skip it out to Pacino, and they just leave. Terefenko in the middle of the field. So watch right in the middle of the field. O'Neill's going to be heads up, and then Terefenko has become wide open, and that's because Raw was running out to cover Pacino, who's not even on your screen.
It's a matchup issue out of the substitution box where players are calling numbers and finding their matchups.
Very quiet first half for Asher Nolting. 1 assist, 2 turnovers on 15 touches. Shoots. Well, that'll change everything. But he's going to get a late flag here. So the goal is going to be good. The frustration showing from Asher Nolting, though, he's going to get a late call.
These are 2 big men. Nolting beats him to the spot and scores right-handed. Manley is a brute force.
By the way, that was correctly called. Loose ball push is exactly what it was.
And these guys have been going after it all game. After the whistle, do the refs catch Nolting here?
You could see Holman having a word with him.
Number 32, 30-second technical conduct foul. We'll have a man down face-off. The goal is good.
Watch him get topside, shrug off Manley. McElroy comes off the near post, which is a cardinal sin, and the goal. And then afterwards, right there, it's like Manley wouldn't let him go, I guess, and he got a little frustrated.
You can see him.
Manley's got him hooked,
lift. Yeah,
and he's underneath the arm pretty good. He's still tight in, and he just never disengages.
30 seconds is probably the right amount. Manley with a little bit of acting here. Look at Manley. Oh.
Yeah, he did a good job
Right.
there.
That shot clocked at 104 miles an hour.
Holman thought about stepping in. Beautiful pass coming out of the box. Campbell finishes it off. Pays the price for it, but Holman found him streaking in, and Campbell with the goal.
all eyes are on this two-man game between Holman and Trainer. Trainer's got his offensive matchup trapped on defense. They're going back and forth, back and forth. Let's start with the save.
From about 18 yards, Bundy tries to beat Kerr slow. He's all over it. The rebound control is supreme.
The whole defense is paying attention to that two-man game. Meanwhile, behind the play, Cannon substitute effectively. Campbell comes just flying out of the box. Earlier, they missed Drenner late. There, they hit Campbell in.
Working on Terefenko. Now over to Nolting. Shoots, scores! Over Manley. And he has a word or two to say about it.
Quiet first half. You wonder how much Jim Mitchell and Brian Holman went to Asher during halftime and said, hey, big boy, we need to get you involved here.
Well, I tell you what, Manley's left on the island without having Jesse Bernhardt, the orchestrator, who's been patrolling the middle of the field. Manley's in good position. That's just amazing offense. He's trailing him with his stick, Ryan, so that gives Nolting the right-handed release instead of crossing over. Manley would probably rather go V-hold there and be stick on stick.
Slonny can shoot. Campbell can shoot. Nolting, quick pass inside Kirst. Now he shoots, scores!
Ryan, you mentioned it. They hunt twos on this power play, and look how expanded this defensive framework, the shell of this defense is just so spread out. Kirst is left with all sorts of real estate. It's not your typical extra man goal, but he singes a corner with a BB.
All tied up at 9, midway through this third quarter. Tough angle shot and Trenner scores. Trenner's from Finksburg, Maryland, but one look at him and you would think he was from sunny Southern California.
He's solid as a rock, isn't he? He's had a quiet game, just doing his job. He'll wait his opportunity. He's not going to kind of force his will on the game, and then watch this set shot from mid-range from the wing. I think he beats McElroy to the punch.
Yeah, I think Manley created some offense here. Nolting so far away from the cage, you could see the
he wanted to let it rip. 77 in blue. Holman does, though. That was a better option. That was the better option for 77. Get it to 1.
Marcus Holman has scored a lot of goals in his career, Quint. I can't think of a lot of right-to-left splits on the run going down the alley. This is not something normally that's a part of his repertoire.
And I think he catches McElroy. I really do. I think he catches him sleeping there. Just a downhill dodge, as you said, right to left right here. 9 times out of 10, Holman's not going to take this left-handed on the run, but he just powers that ball, confuses or coagulates the area. Doesn't actually help him.
Gets in, it sneaks in. Past Colin Kirst.
Huge goal for the Outlaws. They snapped the scoreless streak, and Dalton Young, who I would label 99% right-handed, pulls the string and goes lefty here.
Yeah,
Look.
good split there on Goodrich. And there's just no help or no slide, no support behind the play. They're trusting Goodrich on ball.
I couldn't believe when he pulled it and went left-handed.
Well, neither could Goodrich, apparently.
Kirst got just first of 4 PLL games here in San Diego this weekend. Got Chaos and Redwoods next. Kirst steps into it, scores. That's a 1-pointer. Had a foot inside the line, but that's a big goal for the Cannons.
The Cannons are killing Denver in the sub game. They're quicker to the box. They're more organized. They're going from the midline, from the box. They've been gaining advantages all game long. Here you see Campbell hit Kirst from range.
The willingness to shoot it from the arc, near the arc, has been a Boston trait all summer. And what they
second game of our doubleheader is coming up in about 30 minutes over on ESPN+. Carolina taking on California for Ryan Boyle. Quinn Kestnick, Kaylee Chelios, and our entire crew. I'm Chris Cotter. Thanks for watching the PLL on ESPN.